What's up, guys, and welcome to my guide for Kha'Zix. A comment actually requested this in one of my later videos, so it's just something that I thought I'd do because Kha'Zix and Lee Sin are my two junglers. Jungler is probably my worst role, so those are the two champions that I generally like to stick to and learn. Although I'd love to learn something like Rengar. It's just these two champions are probably the most fun to play. But anyway, on to the video. This is what C9 Meteos says. He says to max W for clear. Which is very true. He is right about that. If you max W, easily clearing and isolation, etc. But I prefer to max my Q for ganks and lane. Now, this may sound weird at first, but the clearing's not bad with a max Q, and you'd end up doing like, I don't know, what is it, like 500 damage each Q, which is on like a 2-second cooldown. So I kind of prefer the Q, but W can work. Keep in mind, this is just what I've had success with and what I feel comfortable with. So 3 quints of attack damage, 9 marks of attack damage, 9 seals of armor. You can use scaling armor, but I prefer normal. 3 glyphs of magic resist, and all the rest cooldown reduction. Now, this is generally the best build. Like I said, you can use scaling armor, like I know TSM the odd one does, but to me, I just really don't feel comfortable doing that. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm not the best jungler in the world, but I don't know, it just feels off to me. You feel really weak until about level 6. So number one, the only 2 spells that a jungler is using, right, is Smite and Flash, generally. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. So the masteries here are 21 and 9, which is the pretty standard jungler build. Kha'Zix is really nothing special. I mean, these masteries just give them extra penetration. You take less damage from minions, or monsters, I should say. And pretty standard jungler runes, nothing too crazy here. Now, for itemization, always rush, Spirit of the Elder Lizard, and Boots of Mobility. The reason why I put in this build here is because this is a more MR build. If you're against a heavy MR comp, a comp that has stuns or roots or anything, Mercury's Treads. If you're against like something like a Morgana or Maw Malmortius, if you're against like a heavy AP team. But in general, the items you're going to want is you're going to want Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Then you're going to kind of want to rush Tiamat and Black Cleaver and Last Whisper and Guardian Angel, I would say. That's the most general build. But you can end up building a Randuin's Omen if you're against a heavy AD comp or anything like that. Now, here's where Meteos said his how he maxes W first, just so you guys can read it for yourselves and see what you think. It really kind of depends on what you want. Like, I guarantee you this is a faster clear, but I think Kha'Zix's ganks are stronger when he maxes his Q. Like, to me, okay, this is going to sound weird, and I might lose a few people here, but I don't even fully upgrade W at level 6. I upgrade E, or I upgrade Q. That's just up to me. He upgrades Q at 11, which I think is kind of a waste because team fighting is more, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it's more common at that stage. Sorry, it's late at night. But I recommend maxing Q first, and that's what I'm going to stick to doing. As I jump into lane here, what is it, 2 minutes in, bam, first blood. Easy, no problem. In this game, most of the time, if I'm playing ranked, you want to let the AD carry get the kill. But, I mean, this time I was just like, you know what, screw it, it's a normal. Let me get OP for once instead of making the AD carry OP, which I never recommend. I was just doing this for fun. So I see Shyvana struggling here, and so I instantly jump in as I fail. I W, bam, Q, like I said, so much damage, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll flash, bam. Luckily I had enough mana, I was paying attention, otherwise that would have been such a waste. That's just a risky play. Here I am, ganking a Fiddlesticks mid, and Orianna is just getting destroyed by him. So I'm like, okay, I really have to help her out, let's go. And I go, you know what, I'm not following her into that bush, that's probably not a good idea. Here he comes, bam, Crow Storm, and he gets the kill on her. And I was saying, yeah, we probably shouldn't follow the Fiddle with a fear into a bush, which probably his jungler is in, or he's going to do something like that. I'm not really too much of a risky player, which sounds weird for a Kha'Zix player, but I'd like to play cautious. One of the pros about this guy is that if someone like a Mumu decides to invade your jungle, which is kind of cool, and a good reason why I upgrade Q, is that they're dead in like 3 seconds. With isolation damage, Kha'Zix does probably one of the highest DPS in the game, isolated, maybe the highest. Here we are, bot lane's overextended. Dude, you're not going to win. Shen has a freaking taunt on you. Jinx's ult is happening. I'll just E again, bam, W, Q, just like that. Okay, I'll flash too, Q, bam, done. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Instead of getting all these kills, let's get some objectives out of this. Your job as jungler is to ward, secure dragon, and don't let the Udyr farming his Feral Flare farm dragon. This is very important. A lot of people go, oh, dragon, it's just screw dragon, I'm gonna get my KD8. No, dragon is the best thing you can have in the game, I swear to God, except for Baron. Gives you global gold, gives you everything you want, and it doesn't give just you a lead, it gives everyone a lead. So take the damn dragon while you're ahead. And I hope this helped you play Kha'Zix, at least a little bit. These guides are meant to be geared more towards players that are just beginning and don't really go into too many advanced things. I might do that at some of a later time here, but for now I'm sticking to the beginner's guides. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.